Hello everyone, Rimea here. Today I am going to be doing a sort of let's play kind of thing on my hack, NSMBU Wii U, I guess, or Mini Super Mario Bros. Wii U, which is a little hack that me and Reese did together, just kind of for fun. Yeah, we did it in like 9 days. So yeah, let's see if my controller is working this time. Is it? There we go. So this is a one world hack that basically aims to remake some of the a select amount of New Super Mario Bros. Wii stages in New Super Mario Bros. U. And yeah, we recently both split the work between us, so we both did 4 stages, and there are eight stages in total, which means 1 stage from each world except World 7. But to make up for that, the 1 stage we picked from World 9 is actually a cloud stage, so yeah, it's kind of equally divided. The thing that was probably the biggest challenge in this hack, at least for me, is remaking all the tile sets, because I like basically HDified every single tile set from New Super Mario Bros. Wii into New Super Mario Bros. U, which yeah, that was a bit of a challenge, and sometimes it didn't come out quite as nice as I hoped to. Like this tile set doesn't look gorgeous, I'd say, but oh well. Also, there was some challenges with remaking stages because there was some stuff that just wasn't in New Super Mario Bros. U that wasn't in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like for example, the fact that that bonus area wasn't in this rolling hill, because the rolling hills can't have pipes in them in New Super Mario Bros. U, which they could in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and also did. This HD tile set actually wasn't made by me; it was made by Reese. I think I did make the ground. I just didn't make the grass. The grass is actually taken from like some the game's files in like the cutscene. I think the opening cutscene, which we skipped. Yeah. So there's really not a lot to say. Like level design wise, simply because it's New Super Mario Bros. Wii's level design. There will be a couple of places where I can point out stuff that we had to change because of the limitations of New Super Mario Bros. U. So yeah. Overall, I'm very nostalgic for New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It wasn't the first New Super Mario Bros. Game I played, but definitely one I played the most out of all of them. So yeah, I think the second song is over here. Yeah. Up there. Great. We were originally gonna make the pipe joint look the same as New Super Mario Bros. Wii's, but we ended up not doing that. Also, I think yeah, there we go. So this was another section where we had to change something up because we couldn't do it in New Super Mario Bros. U. Because in Super Mario Bros. U there was a pipe that led to this bonus area, just like which would lead to that bonus area. But if you stayed in there, it would lead you over here. But you can't do that because you can't have pipes in rolling hills. So therefore, we did this sort of solution. This is a nice little bonus area with some coins and some 1-ups. Kind of an Easter egg, I guess. That's the end of the stage. Mario time indeed. So as you may notice, there also isn't any new music, simply because we felt that, I mean, there was no real reason to, honestly. Most of the music would have stayed the same anyways, because so much of the music from New Super Mario Bros. V carried over to New Super Mario Bros. U. Derivative Dunes. This is 2-1 from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. We were originally considering doing another stage, which had a certain mechanic, because we didn't know how to do that mechanic. But we ended up not doing that for spoiler reasons. Man, this first arc is so easy. It's almost a challenge not to get it. What's in here? I didn't make this one by the way. Reed's made 1-1, 2-1, okay, 1-1, 1-2, 1-4, and 1-5. No, he did 1-3 and 1-5, and I made 1-tower, 1-secret, the castle, and 1-4. Don't think I'll be getting every single star rune unless I know where. I'm not like actively gonna be looking for them. For this style set, we actually took a screenshot of one of the New Super Mario Bros. Mii stages, which, if you didn't know, that was like the beta version of New Super Mario Bros. U that had like HD versions of the New Super Mario Bros. Wii tile sets, and we I used that to make the desert ground, even though you can't actually see it in this. Well, you can see it at the beginning of the stage, but that's basically it. How are you even supposed to? I guess Koopa shell. Oh, jolly, I just died. Well, fine. Crap. There was also a secret exit in this stage, which there wasn't originally, simply because, well, we need some way to get to the secret stage of World 1. There's honestly not too much to say at this point. It's just New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but HD, I guess. Oh, that Koopa. I need you, but let's not die in the process. There we go. Can you please? No, dang it. Well, at least I lived, but yeah. There's another Koopa over here, but I can't get him. Oh crap. I guess we're not gonna get that sucker then. Mario time indeed. The vault map, by the way, all the textures and such were done by Reese. It was sort of supposed to be like a nighttime, like neutral version of the original world map. So, I mean, this doesn't matter. We're not even going to be saving Peach in this act. I don't like these cutscenes. So, yeah, I think I'll be going through this stage again, simply to get the secret exit. So yeah, this ground is ripped from the New Super Mario Bros. Mii trailer. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Oh wow, I just jumped on there. Yeah, so I think it's this area. I just sort of randomly picked a place to put the secret exit. So these 4 coins weren't here originally. You can actually go in this pipe and then get the secret exit. So you could say that's the only level design in this entire hack. Could have probably done something more fancy, but oh well. So here's something cool. Well, there's that path, but I don't actually care because if everything is okay, yeah, there we go. Now the secret exit is over here, simply because why not, right? Make more sense than having it all the way over here. So yeah, that also looks sort of glitched. I didn't even know that. I don't know why that happened. Oh well. So yeah, there we go. Special Skies Sandback. Not Sandback, Sandback. This is 9-1. Quite a good stage if you ask me. I like it. We also picked it because it's like apart from 9-7, which was already remade in Luigi's Saves Christmas, the only stage from World 9 that we could actually realistically remake. That didn't have any mechanics in it that weren't in that didn't have any mechanics that weren't in New Super Mario Bros. U. The only mechanic that wasn't in New Super Mario Bros. U in this stage was the spinning blocks, but we could just remake them. So these are actually ghost house blocks on a spinning controller. The only side effect of that is that they're all the same color, so we chose purple, and they're all purple. This tile set, by the way, which looks really nice if you ask me. Not to blow my own trumpet too much, but yeah, I really love it. It's actually a very modified version of the underwater tile set from New Super Mario Bros. U, which somehow that looks exactly like the sky tile set from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Pretty awesome. So I quite like this stage. It was slightly challenging to get all the paratroopers to line up, because that's always stupid, but hey, I managed to do it. I do always remember this paratrooper being very trolly because you go up the stairs and there would be a paratrooper and there's no way to avoid it really, so you just get hit. Also, this section with all these Venus fire trap prime plan thingies always seems a bit much to me. This always kind of seemed like a random bonus area to me. Like the goal wasn't always completely clear what you were actually supposed to do. Like, are you supposed to land on the paratrooper? Because you can easily not do that. Oh well. Oh god. Man, I've died multiple times now. It's supposed to be easy. This level doesn't even have a checkpoint because it's a World 9 level from NSMBU WII, which didn't have checkpoints. Did NSMBU use World 9 levels have checkpoints? No, they didn't, did they? Huh. I really thought about that. Oh gosh. There we go. Let's just speed run through this. If I manage to not die, the moment I say that, there's no way to even. I guess this is the moment in the video in which I fast forward to when I do actually get back to where I died previously, because just great Rimea. We should probably change the blooper icon to something else than a blooper, because that makes zero sense in the context of this stage, but oh well. Yeah, I should do that. There you go. Always a very hard cycle net. Start coin that. Oh, almost got it. Wanted to get one up because why not? Get wrecked. I must say I did quite enjoy making a lot of the HD textures. It's also quite useful for like lesser tile sets. And now I'll always have these tile sets. Shall I go for? I didn't get the second cycle, so screw it. There's no reason to anyways. It's not like I can actually unlock the World 9 stage. Here are 2 power chippers because Nintendo loves everyone. And this stage also ends in a secret exit because, as I have already explained in other videos, if you end a stage in a secret exit that doesn't have a secret exit, it will just clear the stage but not actually unlock any new paths, which is exactly what we wanted. Because there's no reason to go on to World 9. Or World 9? World 5. I guess you could do get a free save point. I also like how the music changes between them. Like, this is the beach music. Another thing you may notice is the fact that I can't actually, there's no way to show you guys this, but I can't actually walk into that Toad house, and Toad house was also gone. We just did that because, I don't know. What about hacking? Cool, right? Don't know why Reese decided to colour that tower red, but oh well. This is Kill Site Comeback. It's 3-1 from NSMBU WII. I've noticed something. So far we've only remade all the first stages, which wasn't intentional or anything. Yeah, I like this stage. It's obviously that's the stage that first introduced us to the penguin suit, which is one of my, maybe my favorite suit from all the NSMBU games actually. It's very cool. It's like a combination between the shell from NSMBU DS and the frog suit from Super Mario 3. I really like the look of this snow tile set, like the way I managed to make it look just like NSMBU WII one. The ice tile set is just more of a simplified version of the New Super Mario Bros. U ice tile set. Though it does also have some slight differences here and there. Like there's a bit more of a texture to it than there was in New Super Mario Bros. U. If you didn't know, the New Super Mario Bros. U snow tile set, ice tile set, I mean, it's probably the hardest tile set to use or the most annoying because, well, just reasons. Anyways, this is obviously a pinwheel ice sliding section, which I always really like those. There's not too many of them. I guess there was an entire stage dedicated to them in New Super WII U, which was quite cool. Also, this section always seems a bit weird to me. As a fun fact, if you freeze a Cooligan, for whatever reason, they made it 1 block higher in New Super Mario Bros. U. So in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, a frozen Cooligan was half a block, not half a block, 1 block high, but in New Super Mario Bros. U, they are 1.5 blocks high. So I had to raise this part, the part I'm standing on right now, 1 block up, in order to achieve this same minigame. Otherwise you can fit under it while standing on the Cooligan. Now for this final section, well, you have to jump over the Cooligan. And that's that. Great. The snow particles that are in the ground are were inspired by the New Super Mario Bros. 2 version of the same snow tile set, by the way. Just something Reese really wanted me to do, so I did it. Yeah, we totally wrecked Boom Boom there. Right, sure. Fun fact, we could have probably just removed the tower and the castle using textures. Problem with that is that Boom Boom, the white flag that appears above the tower, and also the cupoling airship are all linked to the path node, so they would still just be floating there up in the air. So this is 4-3 or 2? I think it's 2. I'm not entirely sure though. Probably my favorite stage from the World 4 from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Quite a nice stage that combines Pinwheel Suit and Mini. I did actually for this not play for this stage, I guess, but I did actually remake the New Super Mario Bros. Wii a beach style set, like entirely in New Super Mario Bros. U, but I ended up not even using it, or we ended up not even using it in this stage. All that was used is the beach part, not the actual grounds of the tile set, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's kind of stupid. But if you go into the stage in Miyamoto, the full tile set, including the beach grounds, will still be there. One thing that is in New Super Mario Bros. U, but not in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, is the fact that the mini mushroom can walk up walls. Ouch. Yeah, it can walk up walls. Which wasn't in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, so therefore that makes this stage a bit different, I guess, in a way, if you want to call it that. So yeah, that's cool, right? Sure. Is there a mini mushroom in there? No, there isn't, is there? What's that mini mushroom again? Okay, right? Yeah. I really like the mini mushroom. It's like Luigi physics, but with some perks as well, like walking on water. It basically just makes Mario Jesus. Can we? There we go. Huh. The game just crashed. That's great. I had someone tell me that happened to them, but I didn't know it actually happened in the full version of the game. Well, dang. I guess I'll see you guys back when. Actually, I don't think I even have to cut, considering it's starting right back up right now. Let's see. Will OBS accept this? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so I guess that bonus area is stuck. I'll have to update this after recording this video. Luckily, we just had the tower, so the save file should be exactly where we were, except for the midway flag, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Okay, just keeping on going. Marginal Memories. The name was thought of by Reese. If you haven't noticed yet, all the stage names are actually like sort of plays on the fact that they're remakes. So each one is familiar fields because it's familiar. And one dash 2 is derivative dunes because it's derivative from 2-1 from NSMBU Wii, etc. So pretty cool. Pretty happy with fact managed to find the appropriate name for every single stage. That linked to both the theme of the stage as well as the fact that it's a remake. Oh crap. Wasn't there? Yeah. There we go. Not gonna go in that anymore. But yeah, gonna have to update that. Huh. I wonder how that happened because I'm 100% sure that it didn't happen on the beta version that I playtested. Interesting. How do I even? Sure, that works. That's kind of weird. I mean, it makes sense, but still. Dang. The mini mushroom can jump so far, it's ridiculous. And there we go. Course clear. Oh, I just noticed that this is actually a different background we have there. Huh. So I think 1-4 was the right stage? I'm not entirely sure actually. Oh yeah, another thing, we sort of removed Baby Yoshi, or at least, well, you have to find out for yourself what I mean by that, because we sort of removed him. Anyways, remake Rainforest. This is 5-2, I think. So yeah, it's the stage with the giant wigglers, which were also in these WII, though they are slightly different, which I noticed whilst making this stage, because I didn't actually make this one. So as you can see, we also remade the NSMBU WII U forest style set. Though it doesn't look that great, if you ask me, even though it's spent quite a lot of time in it. Oh well. So what I meant with the fact that the giant wigglers are sort of exactly like NSMBU WII U, but not quite, is because they're actually 1 block taller for whatever reason. I guess to make their hitbox make a little bit more sense than they did in NSMBU WII U. But yeah, it's quite weird. So I had to actually like completely revamp this entire stage by like making all the tunnels 1 block higher, which ended up being quite problematic because it could have sort of changed the entire nature of the stage. Oh well, Nintendo be Nintendo, I guess. Oh crap! How do I even get up there now? Can I still get up there? Maybe if I go like this. Yeah, this should work. Sure, yeah. There are a bunch of these random bonus areas in this stage, even though I don't think a single one of them actually contains a Sakura. Well, yeah, no, actually the last one does, but yeah, it's kind of random. Don't blame me for all that glitchiness. Oh gosh, oh how did I not die there? I thought I was done for. I never understood why this thing was even here. You could just jump over, even in the original version. Gosh. Oh, I thought I thought I died there. Oh man, I've been having a lot of near-death experience in this episode, haven't I? Oh, that super just got wrecked. There we go. Finally power up. Oh, that that wasn't a very smart idea, was it? Crap. There we go. Sure, why not? It's actually always kind of weird to me. Like, you'd expect there to be a giant wiggler that would, like, you would ride the entire way, but that's not the case. Oh well. And that's that stage. Overall, quite an enjoyable stage. Yeah, even though it was kind of stupid that I had to sort of completely revamp it for NSMBU U, simply because of one small change. Kind of like with the Cooligans that are frozen. Recognizable rock. This is 6-3 from NSMBU, I think. Maybe from 6-4 actually. Don't know. Probably my favorite stage from World 6 from NSMBU. I just really like Yoshi stages. Also, I really like Monty Moles. Unlike a lot of other people, if I remember correctly. This style set is actually wasn't even made for to be a remake of NSMBU style set. It was actually it's actually an unused style set of my upcoming hack, and we just decided to make it look more like the NSMBU style set. I had one person comment that it looked like crap. I wouldn't 100% disagree. It's a reason why it was unused in my hack. But I still don't think it looks like crap. I think it looks pretty fine. Just not quite as good as some of the other sets in this hack, like the Sky set, for example. I have all backgrounds of stages in this hack. This background was the one we wanted to replace with the NSMBU Wii version the most. So we tried a lot, but just right before release, a bit right before release, we tried getting it to work. But all we could get to work is like some sort of weird shaded version of the original background with the NSMBU Wii mounted in the background. So yeah, oh well. Ended up not working out. There we go. Guess you can do something like this, yeah, and then yeah. You can also just jump off or something. Okay. Oh, just barely got that. So, this background is actually a tile set, and I just sort of lazily decided that, oh well, I'm not actually going to remake it, so I just resized it to fit in NSMBU's menu. So because it's like it's a ginormous texture that's stretched across the background, which remaking that would have taken longer than remaking this stage, so I ended up not doing that. So I don't have a propeller, so I can't actually get up there. Oh well. There's not even anything up there, is there? No, because I've really got the Star Queen. Even though I'm not getting all the Star Queens. Also, setting up these skill lists was a very big pain for Reese. So I had to sort of school him through it. And there we go. Let's see, half an hour in, and we're nearly done. Usually playing this hack would take a lot less time, but you know, my derpiness and my talking has made it take longer. I just sure, why not? We didn't even change these. I was originally gonna try remove them, but I decided not to because I just couldn't. I tried, couldn't get it to work. Oh well. We could have maybe tried to change it into the Kimber battle from NSMBU. That would have been interesting. Huh. Maybe something for version 2. Oh. Shit, we're gonna need that. Oh. Controller. No, controller isn't working. There we go. surprised it's only failed to work twice this video. Remade Rising Lava. So this stage was literally made like hours before the release of the hack, I think. Simply because originally we were going to remake the final castle, which sort of makes sense when you think about it. But there were some complications we ran into with changing the boss fight, because we were going to try that, and that basically made it so the level got corrupted and it permanently crashed. Whatever you did, I even tried like copying the stage and making it entirely empty, and it still crashed. So there was just some corruption in the stage, and so we ended up just deciding, oh well, we'll just I just remake another stage. So this is another stage from World 8 from NSMBU WII U. Not per se one I remember fondly or anything, but it was quite an easy one to remake. Oh, I actually want to see something in this section, because a good friend of mine told me that this lava doesn't hurt you. Okay then. Okay. Well, that's cool, I guess. Easter egg, sure, totally intentional. Should probably playtested it a bit better, but yeah, as I said, this stage was made last minute, like the definition of last minute, because it was quite easy to remake. The Tulsa in the original save was also a red version of the mounted Tulsa, so I did the same for our hack. Yeah, it turned out to be quite beneficial. It's also quite a short stage, isn't it? Oh, come on, let me get there. I guess it's also because you're running all the time. And, oh, crap. And, there we go. So yeah, that is it for this hack. It's only one world hack, aiming to remake all the best stages and all the most easy to remake stages from NSMBU WII into NSMBU WII U. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, or not little video, it's actually one of my longest videos ever, because I suck. Let's not end the video on that note. Anyways, if you really like this video, make sure to show that by leaving a like, and if you really loved it and you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Also, make sure to join the Evolution Discord, which is in the description. There you'll learn more about NSMBU WII U hacking if you're interested in that. Anyways, that's it. Bye bye, guys.